The Unlikely Friends. A tale of courage, wisdom, and kindness. Once upon a time, in a valley nestled between towering mountains, lived a little girl named Elina. She was known for her kind heart and her love for all creatures, great and small. Elina lived in a small cottage on the edge of the forest, where she often spent her days exploring the wonders of nature, listening to the songs of birds, and marveling at the quiet beauty of the world around her. One day, while wandering deeper into the forest than usual, Elina stumbled upon something peculiar. A mule stuck in a muddy bog, his long ears twitching in frustration. His hooves were trapped in the thick, sticky mud, and no matter how hard he tried to pull himself free, he only sank deeper. "Well, this is a fine mess," the mule said with a huff, his voice carrying a dry humor that made Elina smile despite his predicament. "I came looking for a shortcut, but it seems I found a long stay instead." Elina approached carefully, her heart filled with compassion for the struggling mule. "Don't worry," she said softly, "I'll help you." The mule's ears perked up. "Ah, a kind soul. I must say, I've always had a knack for getting into sticky situations. Name's Jasper, by the way. Pleasure to meet you, even if I'm a little stuck." As Elina gathered some sturdy branches to use as leverage, there was a sudden rustling in the bushes. Out sprang a honey badger, small but fierce, with sharp eyes that gleamed with determination. "Step aside, I'll take care of this," the honey badger declared, his voice full of bold confidence. Without hesitation, he began digging furiously at the mud around the mule's legs, his small body moving with impressive strength. "Name's Banjo," the honey badger said as he worked. "I'm known for my bravery and I never back down from a challenge." Jasper the mule let out a chuckle. "Well, aren't you a feisty one? If only I had half your courage, I might have avoided this mess." As Banjo dug and Elina pushed the branches into place, a shadow passed over them. Looking up, they saw a magnificent eagle soaring gracefully through the sky. The eagle circled once, then landed on a nearby tree branch, his keen eyes observing the situation below. "Trouble, I see," the eagle said, his voice deep and wise. "But every problem has a solution if we approach it with clarity and patience." Elina looked up in awe. "You're so beautiful," she whispered, "and you seem so wise. What should we do?" The eagle, who introduced himself as Solas, tilted his head thoughtfully. "The key to solving this problem is to work together. Banjo's strength is admirable, and your kindness, Elina, will keep everyone's spirits high. But remember, sometimes it's not about brute force, it's about using the right tools in the right way." Following Solas's advice, Elina adjusted the branches, positioning them more carefully under Jasper's legs. Banjo continued to dig, while Solas flew overhead, keeping watch for any signs of danger. Together they worked as one, each using their unique gifts to free Jasper from the bog. With a final heave, Jasper pulled his leg free, stumbling onto solid ground with a grateful laugh. "Well, if that doesn't beat all, I owe you 3 my life. Never thought I'd be rescued by such a crew. Kindness, courage, and wisdom, all in one day. It's enough to make a mule think." Elina smiled, her heart swelling with warmth. "We did it together," she said. "We each played our part." Solas nodded approvingly. "Indeed, little one, true strength comes from unity. Alone, we each have our gifts, but together, we are unstoppable." From that day on, the 4 of them, Elina, Jasper, Banjo, and Solas, became the best of friends. They wandered the forest, helping creatures in need, solving problems, and sharing their unique strengths with one another. Jasper's humor kept them laughing. Banjo's bravery kept them safe. Solas's wisdom guided them, and Elina's kindness held them all together. And so their adventures began, with each day bringing new challenges, deeper bonds, and lessons learned from the unlikeliest of friendships. Together they would face whatever the world had in store, knowing that no matter how strange the circumstances, they had each other. In the story of the unlikely friends, a tale of courage, wisdom and kindness, true strength lies in unity. When we bring our unique gifts together, whatever it be, kindness, courage, wisdom, or even humor, we can overcome any challenge. Each one of us has something different, something beautiful to share, and what we have to offer is always needed when we least expect it. Always be true to your unique spark, and you will find purpose and friendship in the most unexpected places.